Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy Ruben Favor. Today I'm on a journey from Sharjah to Ras Al Khaimah. Those are two Emirates that makes up the United Arab Emirates. Now people believe there's something that have really gotten my attention. Of course I've been here before, but there's something that I have never seen and I've seen it today. People think that the whole of UAE is developed simply because they have seen Dubai, which is the face of UAE, on the internet, with all the tall buildings, with all the fancy cars, with all the beaches, with Burj Khalifa, Dubai Mall and all that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know that UAE is made up of 7 states, and one of them is Al Quwain and Ras Al Khaimah. The place that you see here, this is in between Al Quwain and Ras Al Khaimah, and it is literally desert, meaning that it is not developed. So my point is, what is on the internet is different from what is on the ground, because like what you can see in front of me, it's a huge piece of land which is not developed. So ladies and gentlemen, never look down on your country simply because you think other countries are better than your country. They say east or west, home is always the best. So this is a vlog to just let you know that there are some parts even in UAE which are not developed literally. Like you can see, there is nothing. Of course, the sun is so beautiful over there. That is the sun setting. And even on the other side, there is nothing. I'm using a public transport. This is we still have public transport, that is buses, although they are much more better than the ones we use in Africa, specifically my country Kenya. But man, we can relate in some other areas. You can see all that vast, that huge piece of land over there. It is not developed. It is not developed. And the funny thing is that there is some waters. There's some waters. I don't know if they can see well. There's some waters on the ground, so it is not even conducive for construction unless they really put a lot of work on it. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is not always as it looks like. You need to be on the ground and see. But like I told you before, some of the Emirates are very young, and these Al Quwain and Ras Al Khaimah, they are one of them. They are very, very young, so they have the potential of growth, but up to now they have only developed some parts, which is especially the city center. For example, like you can see there is construction going on there. There is construction going on there. So I just want to show you that not every part of UAE is developed. Some of the parts are not developed. Those are construction vehicles, you see, construction rollies. That is a construction site. Yes, as you can see there. So yes, but if you go to a place like Abu Dhabi, which is the main capital city of UAE, that place is fancy, that place is well developed. Most of the places are developed and they are looking super good. If you go to Dubai, which is the face of UAE, my brother, my sister, it is the best of the best. If you go to Sharjah, it is quite also beautiful. If you go to a place like Ajman, it is also beautiful. If you go to Fujairah, it is also beautiful, especially in the town center. But when you go to the rural parts, the innermost parts, some of them are not really developed. Like you can see, this is a stopover. It looks like more of a restaurant, and there is it's like a zoo. There is like an animal park inside there. But apart from that, there is no any tall building in this area. So when that part is finished, you go back to open area again. So yeah, that is the way it is. And but the most important thing is to come over if you have an opportunity. You work, you didn't come here to see buildings, you didn't come here to see vehicles, you didn't come here to enjoy the beaches and the malls, and of course they're important, they're part of life, but that's not the main agenda. The main agenda is for you to come and earn the money and the cash. See, like that is a construction bus. Yeah, it's taking people home, or rather to the labor camp. Now, I was saying that the most important thing is for you to come over and find a work and begin to earn, and you build yourself, and you gather the greener pastures and you go back home. So it's not about the buildings, it's not all about the roads and all that. It's about you gathering the greener pastures, or achieving your dreams and going back home and going and building home. You can imagine that this is one of the areas